You can go to Y Drive, Biology 105. Okay, there. There are this web PT, there are some pictures there. And that will help us. Okay? Like Y Drive, Biology 105 Lab, and then it's a web PT. And that's what there. And again, you have to kind of, where is it best, and pictures are not the best. You can Google it. You can Google frog, organ, diagram, you'll get lots of different things that you can look at. That will help you.
Do you go to the slide that shows our homework one more time real quick? For
I will go back in
Oh,
a minute. I'm going to talk about, I'd like to go. Okay, so everybody here knows D2L. I can't get through that. Let's see. Let's go to portal. But it is, and it wasn't working earlier, so I'm going to. Could log quickly, D2L log in, and it was down this morning, and I'm going to look on me, so I'm going to go to forward. Okay, once you get to here, you are looking for your cross-listed, biology cross-listed. Once you go to your cross-listed, now, anybody here having trouble with getting into MyLab Plus? Here's the deal, okay? We have a code. Once you go to here, you're going to click on Here's the login. Now, you're going to hear this little beep beep, and the yellow bar is going to come up to the front. On the very top up here, there's going to be a yellow bar. Click. If you will right-click on the yellow bar, it will say temporarily allow pop-up. So what it's doing is blocking stuff coming in. And you have to open it up and let it come through. So you're going to have to go up to that temporarily allow pop-up. It usually comes up right along in here somewhere, the yellow bar. You just right-click on it. And then it will reset, and then you click on this, and it will let you go in. And as you're going into that, you'll choose your process. You guys are 003, 004. You're going to choose yours, and then going in Master Biology assignment. And somewhere in there it's going to ask you for a code. Once you put your code in and it is accepted, you will not have to put your code in every time. It will just take you into there through this link. Now, the dates on it are old. They're from last term. But if you log on and you do the work and you take the quizzes and you do it and submit it, it will record it. And as soon as I change the information, it will log it in my gradebook. So even if you have gone on already, that was not wasted time, it will record it and remember it. And as soon as I can get into it, I will, yeah.
I also like math, the math mileage class, you get a temporary password. you need some for this, or do you need one?
Now,
of these?
last term they did, they gave you about 30 days,
Right.
but I'm not sure it will this time, because we had, you can try it, you can ask, when you're online. Because our books that we got in the bookstore have My Life class instead of the Master of Biology. And the last time they got the wrong numbers to us, all you would read them there.
Are the pre-quiz or the pre-test, are those extra credit or are they mandatory for science?
The ones that are online?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They are study aids.
Okay.
So go in here, right up here, here's your content. All right? The same place you went to in lecture. How many of you are hybrid? Hybrid people? Hybrid people, have you been on? If you will go here, desire to learn, cross-listed. Gotta say Biology 105 cross-listed. You're going to have another Biology 105. It will not take you where you need to go. Okay? If you have trouble learning centers, there should be somebody who will help walk you through it. Anybody been to the Learning Center? Did anyone get help at the Learning Center? Did they take care of you?
All right.
Well, let me know. It should be. All right, once I get you here, now, my understanding is yours, that you're interested over here. So mine is a little bit different setup in yours, but you have the same information. Tips for success. There's your schedule. If you are online, get your schedule, highlight when the exams are. If you are hybrid, you will be taking your exams downstairs, over across from where the pop machines are, is the testing center. Big, huge gold word letters that say testing center, they're way up at the top of the by the ceiling. Across from the pop machine. You will take your exams there, and she gives you a window of maybe 3 to 4 hours a day where you can take the test. You need to take it. After that window closes, she's not real good about letting you open it unless you have a really, really good, provable reason. Yes.
What is hybrid?
Hybrid.
What is that?
Okay.
Sorry.
Hybrid students are going to take their lecture at home. Instead of sitting here and having to deal with me, they're at home and they go to the library
Okay.
and they check out the DVDs. Remember the DVDs on your schedule? And you're going to watch the DVDs at home on your DVD player. You will also run off these outlines right here. If you will run those off as you watch the lectures, they will help you to guide your note taking. All right? So run those off before you do it. Okay? You will, if you are hybrid, you are going into Desire to Learn once a week and you are emailing Professor Vidmar, telling her what you did, asking questions, and she will respond back to you. She needs to hear from you once a week. The outline for this job I will get to. If I go down further, if I keep going, there is lecture unit 1, 2, 3, lecture unit 4, lecture unit 5. After all of the lectures, I get my lab. Now there's no outline as far as taking notes in here. The lab manual, you can take notes on it and just write down from your lab manual. But you do have, these are the practice quizzes that come to your active now. The practice quizzes are a health teaching study. They're going to help you study. The problem with them, they've been moved around. We fixed some of them. We haven't fixed all of them. If you know you think you're right, and they tell you you are wrong, check it. The answers on a lot of these quizzes are wrong. Okay, but the quiz said, I know. So if you're not sure, have your stuff out and be looking at it and check with what is in your lab manual and go with that. So if you're going, oh, the practice quiz says this, but the lab manual says this, go with what the lab manual says. If the practice quiz says this, and I say something different, who's going to rate your check test? Both sides. Okay. And it will do things like if you add an S, it'll say, oh no, that's wrong, and if you put the in front of it, it doesn't want the, it'll tell it wrong. So, you know, computers and techniques. But as I go down here for my lab 2, here's some information here. Here is some pictures of the frog's muscles and organs that you can use to look at and to study. Let's see, frog organs. One of the real frog organs. Oh, and then there's real. Well, there's a picture of your model. Oh. There's just what we're going to do. So you do have pictures that you can look at and study, see the thoughts on, go down here too. Here's the cloud.
Oh.
So there are things in there that we have to. Does that help? All right, up here in the schedule again, run off your schedule. Make sure that you know what is coming up when and where. As college, we expect you to keep it up. All right, this is the syllabus. I did not run it off. Because you can look it up and see that about it on hard copy. You should have a lecture, a schedule run off hard copy. Okay, so talk about this is how you get your grade for the lecture. Lecture is 3/4 of your grade, or 75% of your grade. Lab is 25% or 1/4 of your grade. This is what you will be graded on. We have 2 practicums. Practicums, we bring in a blank answer sheet. We have all the stuff out, all on the tables, and you go around and answer questions about it. Some of you, lab is a lot identification. What is this organ? What does this organ do? What is this little microscopic process? Okay? A lot of people have an easier time with lab than they do the lecture. This can raise your grade, okay? Depending on how much higher the lab grade is compared to your lecture grade, and they can rate it, from 4 to 5, 6 points. It can make a difference in practice, so you want to stay up with this, okay? For those of you who don't remember this, remember passing in science is 72%, not 70. As you go on in the sciences, and particularly in your medical things like nursing or therapist, that raises up. Passing in 70 and it's the nature of the beast. Your responsibility in lab. Participation in lab is mandatory. You get 5 points just for coming to lab and being here and doing what you're supposed to do. So every lab, you get 5 points for participation. First, 5 minutes. So at 5 after 11, I'm going to start a quiz. Each quiz is worth 10 points. For every lab that you come, there is a pre-lab. This is your homework. That's worth 5 points. Every lab is worth 20 points. If you miss labs, you cannot make them up the next week. Now, you are Friday, you are the last lab available, so there's no makeup after this. 105 lab runs all week long. Professor Reinhardt's labs and my labs are the same thing all week long, and you can look out on there's a schedule on the front of the door. If you know that you're going to miss because of other commitments, you've got a baseball game, you've got a big meeting in your work, This is when you're taking your mother up to Denver for her MRI. And you know ahead of time that this is going to happen. You can come to one of the other labs and do it and get full credit. Here's the problem. The first couple of weeks were usually pretty full. Now, it's not uncommon to have somebody who didn't realize that they had to come this first week. I've got 2 chairs open. First couple of weeks, well, no matter what, if you are going to pick up a lab, another time you need to talk to the professor and say, this is what I need to please come to your lab. Usually by week 3 or 4, we have people who for one reason or another have dropped out in their room. It is usually okay. To come in. Like I could have 2 people come in right now, I'd be fine. I don't have room for 10 people. That's why you don't just spring it on them. Talk to them ahead of time. Does that make sense? Practicum, we will warn you when the practicum is. They are important tests. You need to take them at your scheduled nap time. Again, if you know ahead of time. And I've had people say, oh my gosh, this is when our big nothing meeting is with everybody from everywhere. I cannot miss this. I've got people who are in the military, but this is coming up. I've got to be there. That same week, if you can make it up ahead of time, as long as you talk to me ahead of time and let us know, it's okay. Now this says results in 10% reduction. If you come and talk to me ahead of time, I did not take off. All right? If it's a full lab, the professor can not allow you if you have to talk to you. This talks about what the practice will be like. Quizzes the first 5. I want to take about first 10 minutes to take a quiz. Next week's quiz is going to be on what we studied today. So we have a lab. We have a week. We come for the next class. The quiz will be on what we did the week before, so we have time to study. Okay? You're looking worried. Are you okay? Keep going. I don't know what about this. Okay. We talked about participation. When we are doing experiments and when we are dissecting, there are protective eyewear where we will have out aprons for you to wear where you do need a lab manual because there is stuff that you need to write down. You can take notes as you're going through on the lab manual. Pre-labs are due, they are due when you walk in. So pre-lab 2 on the frog, when you walk in, your name is on, you staple it together, and you turn it in to me. Okay? Cell phones, pagers, devices, turn them off. Don't leave them on vibrate. If you must be reachable, do not be text messaging. I have no sympathy at all if you be unreachable for a couple hours. Some people can't do it. You know what I mean? Some people want to take pictures of what we're doing. The study room. That's fine. I don't care. Here's the problem. You take that out on your phone during a quiz or practicum, and you give it to your academic honesty is important. You are cheating. You are free to try. Have I given you the practice? No. And I talked about this lab, especially not. Any questions about this? Everybody knows where to find us? And if you're still not finding it, text me. I am not available for those of you who don't know me, I'm Professor Evenson. That's a B. Terrible because it is a B. Not Everson, Evenson. And that at the end means my ancestors came from Norway. That's an S-O-N, I'm not Swedish. Oh no! Did you grow up with all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
My family here with military.
Oh, okay.
We have
See, what's the only things other than a dumb Norwegian? That's March week, yeah. And they do it the other way around, you know, there's a lot of, history there. You'll probably also be famous in this. Okay. This should be here and available for you when you walk in. Again, because we've got to do next week what we're going to cover. And I should take the roll, shouldn't I? Real fast. Okay, so. Let's see. Everett Bruner? Kylie? Amy, I have your thing for you. Okay. Elisa Eckerson?
Right here.
Finally got it right.
I know, you got it right.
Garden. Alex Gomez?
Here.
Anthony Good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anna Gray. And you may expect me to know you, oh, yeah, I don't. Deirdre? Deirdre. Jeff? Jeff, okay, we need Jeff.
Yes.
Kathleen Sidley. Here. Chris Coaches? That's right, you did email me, thank you. Jennifer? Yeah. I know, Mayhan? Yeah. Okay. Richard Montez? Joseph? Roman? Matthew Romero? Matt? Salvador? Genevieve? Lizette? Courtney? Okay, and let's see, this is my hybrid. Courtney Burgess? Cy? Coach Cabbage? Joel? And Thomas? All right, so everybody here is here in my hybrid and everybody's okay with what they need to do. All right. Things that will help. For next week, you need your dissection kit. Next week is a frog. If you can do the frog, you're good. All right. You will need dissection kit. You will need blood. If somebody has an old dissection kit that you want to get from them or borrow from them, that's fine. Blood, you can buy a little kit at the bookstore. Gloves, you can get a whole bunch of gloves for a couple of dollars. You can get 100 gloves real cheaply. If you've got really, really big hands and really small hands, just bring some gloves. With your kit, they give you one pair of gloves. You will need more than that. Okay. Dress appropriately. Okay. Dress appropriately. This is not the place to come with your nicest, cutest, prettiest outfit. You want stuff that will wash easily. So, no cell phone, no short shorts. Why? This protects you. You should have on slacks. Something that will wash easily. A little bit of protection. Shoes. Please wear shoes and not sandals. Sandals are no protection when you drop that scalpel. Okay? Ladies, there are some things that you just don't want on the girls, and Frau Dutch is one of them. Wear a shirt that covers. Okay, again. Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, you know, and dissection subsport. Hair. We've got a lot of people with long hair. Wear it back. Wear it in a ponytail, wear it in a bun. Again. If it's down there dragging in your dissection tray and all the guts and it smells. And you have to live with that smell all day long. Put your hair up. Do not wear jewelry. Do not wear long dangling earrings. Because it's going to dangle and stuff. Okay? Dress appropriately. Am I going to kick you out if you come in a low-cut shirt and necklace? No. But you're going to have to deal with it the whole time. Same goes for gentlemen. There's something with gentlemen with long hair. Get it up out of there. It's not because it's for mean. It's not because this protection. If you are hurt, get something in your eyes, here's your eye, right here. See up there watching the video. Everybody has a thing at the end of their table. This thing is the world's most clogged office thing. Don't use it. It was clogged in office before I got here. And you never please to open up. If you were to have a massive spill of something horrible thrown all over your body, right to the floor, you just come take a picture. Right here is a bright red shower. You pull on it just like in the movie and wash your skin down. We're not going to deal with chemicals that corrosive and that awful. There are some chemicals that I will say, okay, if you're pregnant, let your partner keep a little part of it. Don't get your noses down in there. If you did it from your skin wash. Okay? And I will worry. There's nothing that's sitting in the room with it. It's going to hurt you. We talked about making it up. Don't leave early. If you have a special something that you have to leave early once, that's fine. If I ever so often have people who, after every quiz, they get to leave. You are getting 5 points of participation. I will take off, and I can eventually find you to leave. Okay. Microscope's coming back. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Microscopes. All right. So let's talk at microscopes. You should be on pre-lab 1. It's down at the bottom. This is lab 1-1. Lab 1, page 1. And let's talk about microscopes. We have 2 places for microscopes. We have this cabinet, and there's another cabinet over there. We usually say, go to the cabinet closest to you. They all have this kind of plastic covers. Okay? Then we have 2 kinds of microscopes. So what these marked in red are our dissecting microscopes. Now microscopes, all of our microscopes have eyepieces. Now eyepieces, these are the eyepieces. We're going to call these ocular lenses. So we're going to use the college word. These are ocular lenses. They do magnify by 10. So these magnify 10 times. So they are the eyepiece. They are where you look. We're going to call them ocular. There's 2 of them. It is appropriate to call them bioculars or binoculars. Okay, it is appropriate. As I come down here, this is the body. This is the body. This is my objective lens. A lot of people want to call this the magnifying lens. This is the objective lens. If it has one big objective lens, it's a dissecting microscope. We're going to use these as we are looking at some of our living things, our planaria worms. They're a lot of fun in this. They kind of run around. They kind of look like cartoon characters. This doesn't magnify a whole lot. This is about a 3x. It tells you right here, 1 to 3x. Okay? When I am carrying this is the arm. I always have one hand on the arm and one hand on the base. These are heavy and they are very expensive. You do not want to have to replace them. We don't want to have to replace them. They're very expensive. Okay? Now, dissecting microscope. Most of the time, you're going to be using our compound light microscope, and I do expect you to be able to have 2 words to describe this. This is my compound light microscope. Notice I'm carrying it on the arm and the base. 2 hands. Okay? Again, we have my 2 ocular lenses. Here's the body. Here's the arm. Here's the base. This thing right here is called the nose. This is called a compound microscope because I have multiple or compound objective lenses. And I turn this by the nose. And I know, because I do too, I want to grab them here by the lenses. Please grab them by the nose. This is the nose.
What is the
They're asking